Hey guys, welcome to another week, my fourth edition of the Weekly Motivator. Appreciate you tuning in. This week I'm going to talk about essentially how I feel a lot of us are every day, how we're just constantly racing, racing, racing. And it's hard sometimes to be able to kind of step back and tune out because we're, always task based and trying to figure out when we can knock off the next things off our list. But I challenge you maybe to just slow down and focus on the day to day, work life balance. Success will come if you stay the course, but you got to be methodical in it. You can't just be busy, busy, busy. Nothing's really quite advancing you. So if it takes, whether it takes you, an extra hour to do something that usually wouldn't, maybe slow down and take the extra hour so you're not so busy and you're actually absorbing what you're doing and learning and creating almost like a subject matter within yourself that you can identify with down the road, that you've actually memorized and enjoyed working through, rather than just trying to knock out the task and then forgetting about it. It's kind of like, growing up and you take math courses, you go, why would I ever need to know what these angles and shapes are and stuff? And it's like, essentially, it's just, as a human, you want to absorb knowledge and you want to get smarter and you want to be able to share your wisdom. So I challenge you to kind of try to stay in the moment and involve your entire self in whatever you're doing. And I think that the success will come your way if you do that in that kind of methodical approach. Aside from that, I believe that I think that's all I was going to cover today. But again, just try to stay in the moment. Again, I think one of the things I try to be mindful of is if I'm driving, rather than just focus on the car in front of me at a stoplight or tuning out or trying to stay busy on my phone or changing channels, maybe just look to your left, look to your right, absorb the nature, the environment, absorb whatever you're doing in that moment, and kind of reflect on, maybe how beautiful the world could be, rather than just being in your fast-paced brain at that point. So, for what it's worth, I hope that maybe you can get something out of that. And again, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you next week.